February marks the beginning of National Black History Month. Since 1976, there is a month where we look to highlight the contributions that African Americans have made to help in the advancement of this country. Students here are celebrating and learning more about Black History Month through various activities around campus. Take 30's Flora Dido has the story on that.
Offered much more than books and Mississippi State apparel. Mississippi State's Omega Psi Phi fraternity and the MSU Student Association's PCSM Committee, the President's Commission on the Status of Minorities, hosted a Black History Month trivia night to kick off the month of February.
Well, we know that we wanted to kind of start Black History Month off strong, so the best way to start it off was with a little education. Hopefully people will come and learn something new, and hopefully they can win a prize as well.
The trivia night consisted of 4 rounds: quotes by Black History Month's finest, notable Blacks associated with higher leadership and success, Black sitcoms, and awareness in the Black community and history. Coffee cups and pens were given out to all participants, and 3 Amazon Echo Dots were given out to winners.
The fun part of trivia was probably the round with the Black sitcoms, just because everybody watches TV and had a lot of throwback shows on there, so that was really the best part about trivia tonight.
The most interesting thing I learned tonight was Madam C.J. Walker being the first Black millionaire.
However, for many students, not only right here on this campus, but all across the world, Black History Month means much more than a simple game of trivia.
The importance of Black History Month is to not forget the circumstances that people had to go through to try to get where we are today. And what it means to me is just knowing more about my culture and knowing more about my heritage and the struggles that we have to go through.
The Student Association will be hosting several other events throughout the duration of Black History Month, open to all students, faculty, and community members wanting to learn more about Black history and partake in the celebration of Black culture.
From this event, I guess we just wanted people to learn more about their history, just be proud of where they came from, and just look back on all the struggles and things that we've come from, and just use it as fuel to be better and to succeed more.
Reporting for Take 30 News, I'm Flora Dido.
For more events happening throughout Black History Month here on campus, visit the website below or follow MSU_SA on Instagram. Mississippi State University Student Association hosted a booth Thursday, February 4th to celebrate World Cancer Day. Take 30's Majesty Henry has more about that day and the booth.
February 4th marked World Cancer Day, a day dedicated to raising awareness internationally about the second leading cause of death worldwide and the ways to prevent, identify, and treat the illness. To honor the day and those affected, the Mississippi State University Student Association hosted a World Cancer Day booth on the drill field to bring awareness to students on campus.
This day can be seen as like just a remembrance of people who have died from all types of different cancers. So we just want to kind of just contribute to that. Our main thing was just making sure that we're staying in tune and in touch with the students and in touch with the world.
The Student Association's World Cancer Day booth handed out purple ribbons to remember the lives lost to cancer and the different battles that people continue to fight to this day. The booth also handed out flyers with facts about the changes that people can make in their everyday lives to reduce the risk of getting cancer themselves.
It's hard to see loved ones like family members get sick with cancer and to go through all the doctor's appointments, especially if they're not getting better.
With over 100 different forms, cancer is something that affects the lives of people, their families, and their friends. World Cancer Day recognizes that, and by raising awareness, works to help reduce the chances of others getting the sickness.
That could bring forth some awareness to, go get checked if things are, not looking right, or if you feel like something is off. But also remember people who have lost their lives to it.
This is Majesty Henry reporting for Take 30 News.
And check out the MSU_SA Instagram account for more information about their upcoming events. The Mississippi State Financial Aid is always trying to find a way to help out MSU students. This semester, they were giving away a grant to qualifying students.
Students going into their final year could receive a $1,000 completion grant if they meet all of the requirements. Mississippi State received a grant from the Woodward Hines Education Foundation and a grant from the Governor's Pool of Resources for Higher Education. The two funds combined are being used to fund the completion grant. Students must meet the grant requirements to be eligible.
Students who are Mississippians, so in-state students, students that are enrolled full-time, students that are Pell eligible students, which are students with the most financial need, and students who have unmet financial needs. So after you take into consideration any scholarships or financial aid packages, etc., if there was still unmet need. And then students that are in good standing. So the students who have to have at least a 2.0 GPA. And then the final and most significant requirement is it's a completion grant. So these are for students who are in their last year of college. So they've completed at least 75% of their degree requirements.
The best part about this grant is that students do not even need to apply for it. If you're already eligible, you've already received it, and you will have gotten a letter congratulating you.
We do an analysis each semester of the students that are in that eligible category. And so for the spring semester, that was about 830-ish students, give or take. And we were able to award almost all of those students completion grants. And we started with the students that had the most unmet financial need and sort of just worked our way through the list until we had given away all of the money.
For more information on what MSU is doing to help students during COVID-19, go to msstate.edu/COVID-19.
This is part of our overall student success initiative to help students get to their degrees.
Nathaniel South reporting for Take 30 News.
We here at Take 30 News would like to take this time to express our deepest condolences to the family of MSU famous Maroon Band color guard instructor Tim Avant, passed away on Tuesday after a month-long battle with COVID-19.
The Department of Communication at Mississippi State University prepares students for their careers after college. Students can be active in researching, writing, photography, and much more as print and digital journalism majors. Mississippi State University offers a variety of organizations such as the Reflector. To learn more about print and digital journalism, go to the Department of Communication website.
If you were on campus recently, you may have noticed the multiple construction projects going on. If you're anything like me, then you've probably asked yourself, what are they building? Take 30 News got the inside scoop. Over the past year, Mississippi State University has seen quite a few major construction projects, such as the Richard A. Rula Engineering and Science Complex over on Hardy Road, the new parking garage over by Davenport Hall, and the pavilion extension to the Union. Recently, there has been a new construction project going on, and it's happening right next to the Union at McCool Hall. The project started on October 12, 2020, and has since continued going on. I sat down with Saunders Ramsey, who is the MSU campus service leader, to find out more about this construction. In a quote, he said, "We are constructing a plaza." So if you recall, prior to the construction, it was a sidewalk connecting to the northern entrance. And there was just turf there, so it was just about grass over there. I kind of imagine what this place could look like if we added some seating and landscaping and sort of things like that. Ramsey also stated that he plans to also renovate other areas around campus, such as sidewalks and monuments. The McCool construction is planned to wrap up by the end of the month of February. If you have visited the drill field this week, you may have been offered a free ring pop. Take 30's Ellen Curry has more.
The Mississippi State alumni delegates took to the drill field to promote Ring Days this week.
Today we're out here just handing out ring pops, advertising for Ring Days. We are currently selling the Mississippi State class ring, and we have like 2 weeks for us to do that, and so we're just trying to get people interested and hand out free ring pops.
Seniors who order their class rings before February 19th will be invited to attend a Ring Day ceremony with scheduled special guest Dr. Mark Keenum, MSU president. Rings are still available after February 19th. Students can order those rings online on the Alumni Association website, or they can order rings in person.
If you walk to the Hunter Henry Center, which is like the big spaceship building, then you'll be able to just go in and they can get you sized and fitted at any time.
Mississippi State University has been celebrating Ring Days since 1935. Following the MSU tradition, seniors begin to reflect on their experiences at MSU.
I wanted my class ring because I want something to represent my time here at Mississippi State. For me, this will be my 5th year here. And so after spending 5 years of my life here, I wanted something that I can show off and be like, hey, I was a Mississippi State Bulldog, and I want to be able to show that off.
Students are proud to be a part of the Bulldog family. I'm Ellen Curry with Take 30 News.
Continue to look out for more Ring Day events. After students get their rings and graduate, a job search is their next challenge. For some, it means moving away from Mississippi, but for others, it may be as simple as staying in Starkville. Take 30's Matt Warren caught up with an MSU grad who did just that.
For many Mississippi State students, their top priority after they graduate is to get out of town. But for this recent graduate, his perfect opportunity was staying here at a local newspaper.
I considered leaving Starkville and just venturing out after I graduated. And about a few months after graduation, I started to think, I love Starkville. It's a city that I love, and a city that's very dear to my heart. So I just thought, why not stay here and get a job here?
Former Mississippi State student Kyle Brown recently graduated. Instead of going out of city or out of state, he chose to stay right here in Starkville and work for the Starkville Daily News.
What I benefited most from staying here in Starkville was that I got to continue to maintain my close friendships and relationships that I had developed as a student at MSU and build new ones in my professional career as a reporter.
Kyle believes that students should at least think about finding a job in Starkville after graduation.
Well, if they just want to get out just for the reason of getting out, whatever reason it may be, just think it over first, because once again, Starkville is a wonderful place to be, whether you're a student or just someone who's living here, has a job here. I mean, Starkville is just always growing. It's a great place to be, and just at least think it over before you make a decision.
MSU Career Center Assistant Director Heather Woodle says that students and alumni who are job searching should think about long-term career goals and plans. Each opportunity should be about the skills and experience gained, not the location it is gained from. I would tell students to focus on the job opportunity and how the experience fits into the student's long-term career goals rather than the opportunity where it is located. This is Matt Warren reporting for Take 30 News.
Visit MSU's Career Center website below for more information on helping you prepare for a life after graduation. Here we have Ashley Brewer joins us for now a look at next week's forecast. Ashley?
Okay, well, the groundhog did see his shadow on Groundhog Day, so unfortunately we will have 6 more weeks of winter. I'm over the cold weather, but it's what we have to deal with. But, a lot of that is just superstition for some people, but I take it seriously. So, just be prepared to bundle up for 6 more weeks, freezing temperatures, and just maybe might have some more wintry mix going on next week. Just have to let you know coming up.
As concern grows over the declining health of the world's oceans, veterinary students at Mississippi State are learning how to rescue and rehabilitate vulnerable marine animals. Through a unique partnership between the College of Veterinary Medicine and the Institute of Marine Mammal Studies in Gulfport, Mississippi, students are experiencing the chance of a lifetime. Real-time research of this fragile ecosystem prepares students for a future in providing care for sick and stranded dolphins, turtles, sea lions, and other marine species. At the same time, MSU's advanced diagnostic technology is helping innovate for solutions while improving treatment and outcomes. Not only are the waters of the Gulf Coast opening new worlds of discovery for Mississippi State veterinary students, they are much safer now, thanks to this game-changing partnership that's improving life for literally hundreds of aquatic animals. Imagining the built environment of tomorrow is a collaborative dream at the College of Architecture, Art, and Design at Mississippi State University. Learning is experienced in a studio environment that brings architecture, interior design, and building construction students together to solve 21st century challenges. One of only 2 such programs in the country, MSU's curriculum creates a 360-degree approach and opportunity for learning how to work together in the real world, and encourages creativity and cooperation for resolving tomorrow's issues, such as housing for continued population growth, work and life environments for expanding urban lifestyles, and accommodating industrial and technology shifts. Working together gives students a better understanding of the intersection of design and construction, and allows for the kind of creative thinking and practical application that leads to a better future for all.
Right. Happy Maroon Friday, Bulldogs. This is Campus Connect forecaster Ashley Renee with your weather forecast. Wait, what just happened? Okay, this is, let me just start over. Happy Maroon Friday, Bulldogs. This is Campus Connect forecaster Ashley Renee with your forecast. Right now it's 50 degrees, mostly cloudy outside, but we did have a peak of sunshine earlier today, and it looks like the sun is trying to return right now. Our temperatures are in the 50s across our viewing area, 48 down in Hattiesburg, though, 48 over in Natchez, and 47 up in Huntsville, Alabama. So it's a pretty mild day, not as cold as we were earlier this week. But for tonight, we're going to be in the 30s, probably near 30, mostly clear, another chilly night. And then for tomorrow, our temperatures will be near the low 50s again. We're going to see some rain tomorrow afternoon. We could see some spotty showers tomorrow morning, though. But we will definitely have gusty winds early tomorrow morning as that cold front is moving through, starting to bring us that rain tomorrow afternoon. So right now, we're under a high pressure system, and those clouds are starting to build, but early tomorrow morning, you see the cloud cover over Starkville, the rain starting to move in. We have that warm front to our south, cold front to our west, and then that rain will continue to build and move in Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. So we're seeing more rain cover tomorrow afternoon around 2 p.m., and then we're just going to see that rain continue to move in Saturday afternoon into the night, and then overnight into Sunday. The rain will be cleared out, the cold front will be moved through, and then the temperatures will be colder again overnight after that cold front moves through. But for Sunday, we're going to have nice, beautiful sunny weather, and the temperatures will be near 50 again. So we're going to see rainy Saturday, but a nice sunny Super Bowl Sunday. So if you have any Super Bowl activities planned, Sunday is a great day to participate in that, especially if you plan to gather outside with family and friends. But for next week, we're going to have another Arctic blast of air push south. We're going to have another cold front moving through, and it's going to bring below average temperatures to our area. So we could see some winter weather late next week around Thursday or Friday, but we will keep monitoring as the conditions change daily. So if you have any plans next weekend for Valentine's Day, it could be a little bit chilly. But just to recap, 50s today through Sunday. We're going to see rain tomorrow, and then we're going to see 60s Monday and Tuesday, and we could have some winter weather on Wednesday and Thursday. So just be prepared for that late next week. And now here's a look at what's going on with our Bulldog Athletics with Jocelynn Staples.
We're blazing trails for autonomous transportation that extend far beyond those the industry is traveling. While most innovators are focused on urban applications, MSU researchers are busy producing the world's first all-electric autonomous SUV for on- and off-road driving. And the approach is so forward-thinking that it's being recognized internationally as a halo project for the automotive industry, providing a potential global impact that's mind-boggling. Autonomous off-road vehicles could revolutionize military, agriculture, search and rescue, and a multitude of other industries and operations. Thanks to this cutting-edge research and development, the road ahead for self-driving vehicles is wide open, and Mississippi State University is leading the way. When the Department of Homeland Security needed help improving critical missions, they turned to Mississippi State University. As one of our nation's foremost aerospace technology hubs, MSU is advancing the capabilities of unmanned aircraft systems in groundbreaking ways. Demonstration scenarios include disaster relief, border protection, search and rescue, and hazardous situation response. For each mission scenario, MSU's flight demonstrations confirm which combinations of aircraft and sensors will do the very best job possible with today's technology. It's a partnership that gets to the heart of what Mississippi State seeks to do with all of its UAS missions, leveraging the capabilities of unmanned systems to protect, improve, and save lives.
Welcome back to Think 30 News. I'm Jocelynn Staples. Watch your Super Bowl dogs at MSU this Sunday Super Bowl game. At the square-off of Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, look out for Mississippi State's own defensive tackle Chris Jones, offensive tackle Martinez Rankins, and rookie linebacker Willie Gay Jr. Unfortunately, it's been reported that Gay tore his meniscus during preparations for last week's Super Bowl practice, and he underwent surgery to repair his knee, so let's keep him in our thoughts. The Mississippi State baseball program held its first media availability of the spring through their virtual Media Days event. Take 30's Lance Perdue was able to attend and has our first look at the Diamond Dogs this season.
Days begin to get longer. Residents of Starkville become anxious for the return of their beloved Diamond Dogs. With the season being cut short due to the COVID-19 pandemic last spring, Mississippi State has not been on the diamond since their last game against Texas Tech, March 11th of 2020. The excitement level is high for the 2021 squad as they return many key players from last year. Mississippi State pitching coach Scott Foxhall is excited for this year's pitching staff.
You know, it's almost like having a staff full of unicorns. You get them once in your coaching career, and it seems like I have a whole staff of them right now. But I think the way we handled it, expectations and hype, whatever you want to call it, is just to go one day at a time. These guys know they got to get a day better each day.
While talent, work ethic, and competitiveness are all still there for this year's team, last year's season being cut short leaves this team without experience playing in the Southeastern Conference.
I would say to all the people that are putting expectations out there right now that we don't have a lot of SEC wins on this pitching staff, and the game is the best teacher. As much as we practice and as much as they've gotten better and their work ethic.
The Diamond Dogs open up the season in Arlington, Texas when they take on the Longhorns of the University of Texas on February 19th in the State Farm Classic. For Take 30 News, I'm Lance Perdue.
Mississippi baseball is ranked top 15 in national preseason polls. The women's basketball Tennessee game that was scheduled yesterday has been postponed due to positive COVID tests, contract tracing, and quarantining individuals of Tennessee's basketball program. The makeup date has not been decided yet. Jessica Carter earned a spot as a finalist for the 2021 Katrina McClain Award. This honor is for the nation's top power forward. For the fourth year, the prestigious award is for candidates who exhibit passion, mental, and physical strength like the class of 2012 Hall of Famer Katrina McClain. After COVID-19 related cancellations, Mississippi State volleyball is finally set to begin their spring portion of the 2020 and 2021 season. They resume at South Carolina February 4th and 5th. Wednesday was National Girls and Women's in Sports Day. Hell States Beats has created a series called She Can Be to shine light on our sports faculty and athletes. Buffalo Wild Wings will offer an order of 6-count wings for free if the game between Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers goes into overtime. If the odds are in our favor, the offer will be available on February 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. Sports video game fans got an unexpected yet joyous announcement on Tuesday when the gaming company EA announced the return of their beloved college football game series. The company said in a following statement that they look forward to sharing more information as development progress in the next couple of years. The game has not been released since 2013. After the break, Alexander Miller has the latest in technology and entertainment.
Meeting the challenges of a changing world. It's a responsibility we take seriously at Mississippi State University. Today, our outstanding faculty are on the job with a passion that places them among the best in the business. We're launching new classroom models, investing in world-changing research, and providing a college experience that's second to none. Though things may look different, our sights have never been higher.
Amazon founder Jeff Bezos announced Wednesday that he was stepping down as Tens of millions of people will be watching the Super Bowl matchup this Sunday, but it's not just for the game. Many tune in for the ads. This year, though, the pandemic is changing what we'll see from some iconic brands. The usual pitches from Pepsi and Coca-Cola will be missing, and the Anheuser-Busch, one of the Super Bowl's biggest sponsors, is focusing its messaging on what the company calls authenticity. Other advertisers are going for more famous celebrity themes. Doritos will feature Matthew McConaughey, Amazon's ad will star Michael B. Jordan, and DoorDash is bringing in perhaps the greatest star of all, Grover. And just in case you're wondering, each 30-second Super Bowl ad costs around $5.5 million. That is definitely going to be a very interesting Super Bowl year for sure. Very excited to look forward to that. For sure. From everyone here at Take 30, thank you for joining us today for continued news coverage. Follow our social media accounts and Take 30 podcast that will be out Monday. Good evening, and from Mississippi State, have a safe and healthy weekend.